Hi everyone, I'm Miss Potter and I'm here to talk about math classes. Love them or hate them, you need 4 credits, so let's go. Starting off at the basics here. This is how we take care of just our foundational math classes. Algebra 1, Geometry, Algebra 2. If you have not yet taken one of these classes, this is the order we need you to go in after Algebra 1. Let that algebra soak in. Reinforce it in geometry. Take geometry so that you have all that good geometry knowledge for the ACT, which is very geometry heavy. Then worry about taking Algebra 2. Please do not try to take Algebra 2 right after Algebra 1. It's not ideal. That's why we have it in this order. If you know you are going into the IB program, or you're not planning to do IB, but you're planning to take some more advanced courses, then that pre-IB honors geometry or pre-IB honors algebra 2 could be a great option for you. You can also talk to your current math teacher and see what they think. All right, once you have completed all those classes, Algebra 1, Geometry, Algebra 2, maybe in middle school, maybe here at Northtown, once they're complete, then we've got lots of options. So let's talk about those. So if you're just trying to graduate, here's some great options for that 4th math credit. Statistics and transitions to college algebra. So first semester is statistics, second semester is transitions to college algebra. Especially if you know that you're college bound, but you know you need some more support before you go into those college level classes. That's a great option. Our applied math class is also a wonderful option. Ms. Hansen has worked hard on making that a really interesting class, a really truly applicable class, but it's also meant to be straightforward so you can graduate. There's our first set of options. If you feel like, I'd like a little bit of a challenge, then we have some great options for you. AP Statistics is a fascinating course that gets you that opportunity to take the AP test and earn college credit for free if you score well on the AP test. And it's not as mathy as some of your algebra classes are. So if you like numbers, but you weren't super keen on algebra, AP Stats could be a great option for you. Lots of interesting stuff in there. And the AP test is a great opportunity to earn college credit. If you're like, I don't know if I want to risk it in an AP test, but I kind of liked algebra, I want to dig into that some more, then what used to be college algebra, we're trying to reflect more the dual credit course that it is. College mathematical modeling could be a great option for you. You can pay to take this class for dual credit. You don't have to. It can be just a high school class for you, but we do follow that college curriculum and that college level of rigor. It's a really interesting class. Love the content for it, and that's an opportunity for you to get exposure to that college level content and also potentially pay to just get that college credit right away if you would like to. So there's our up for a little bit of a challenge. Here is just a bigger table if you want to take a look, especially if you are taking Algebra 2 as a freshman or a sophomore. You have lots of options for how to finish out your math career here at Northtown. So I'm not going to go through all the possible permutations in here, but this image is to show you that you have options. If you end up taking college algebra as a junior, you could take AP Stats as a senior, or you could go into pre-calculus. Lots of options. So I'm going to leave this here. You can take a picture if you want, and then we're going to keep moving. Our next set of options here, let me see if I can get my picture out of the way, is if you are like, no, I want the math adventure. Give me all the math. Pre-calculus is going to be where you will start after Algebra 2. And then calculus is a great option. We have the AP option. You can take it for dual credit, or you can just take it just as calculus, which is a great option if you know you're going to be going into this IB math analysis and approaches. So if you are an IB candidate and you know math is one of your areas, or if you're doing the diploma program and I really want to dig into the most fascinating and challenging math course that we have, then this is going to be a great path for you. If you know you're doing the IB program, but you're like, math is not my favorite, then here we go. If you're an IB candidate, you don't want to take calculus, but you need some more math, then here are our options here. You can choose to take this IB math applications and interpretation in 2 distinct years, SL1 and SL2, and that's pretty straightforward. Or if you would like to take pre-calculus, if you're like, you know what, I think probably maybe eventually in college I might take calculus, I just don't want to do it yet. Taking pre-calculus at the high school level is a great way to prepare yourself, and then as a senior, you can go straight into that SL2 course. It's okay if you didn't take SL1 as long as you took pre-calculus. Now, if you just did nothing or maybe took stats and transitions, jumping into SL2 is not going to be an option for you. So keep this in mind if you're an IB candidate, and you don't want to take the super intense analysis, but this applications and interpretations is more what you're going for. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Please feel free to let me know if you have questions.